Hello YouTube, hello subscribers and guests of my channel. This is a English video on English language, and I want to talk to you about recent breakdown. I've been broke. Truck was down 36 hours on the I-75 on a freeway, which is basically not fun. I couldn't put the gears 1 through 5 on my 10-speed Meritor transmission. Yeah, and this is kind of bad, When the on I-75 traffic starts slow downs, I shifted to the lower range and I start tremendously losing air, and I have to pull out on the grass, like right on the shoulder. And when I dive in, I see the air leak from part of the transmission, and I didn't know what's wrong. I spent a couple hours figure out that this was first night, and then I drove from around 150 miles to Ocala, Florida, where's the dealership, Freightliner dealership, wanting to get a parts, this square part, which is eventually solenoid for the transmission, and that's it. I get one. It was really hard to dive in, and I replaced one, but it doesn't solve the problem. Still, I couldn't build enough air. I was driving with the empty airbags with all this crazy sounds the driveline makes, like when it goes angle with empty airbags. So, and that's how the second day finished. And I was like surfing on YouTube, and I find a pretty good channel, which is ETR Truck Center, and it has a lot of transmission video, very helpful. And I described my issue, asked a question, and they answer pretty fast, which is helpful. And in the morning, I look up for this company, ETR Truck Center. It's out of Georgia, McDonough, Georgia, south of Atlanta. I've been to this place a couple times. Tuning ECM in a different place, but in McDonough, Georgia. But anyways, I was like trying to call and talk to guys, and the guy answered. His name's Justin Jones. He's helped me very much, a lot. Like trying to be very friendly, explaining the issue, and even like give me a good motivation, like a piston housing is where two solenoids on the transmission and the piston housing. And he said, okay, just unscrew these bolts, like 9/16 4 bolts, and there you go. I thought, it's very hard. I spent like maybe 5-6 hours just replacing this little hex, round hex, very small diameter and very hard to squeeze between the transmission, between the drive line and the frame. Yeah. And I said, it's kind of hard. He said, he was like very motivational, and which is kind of nice to hear from the guy you hear first time, just on the phone call. He said, if you can replace this, so if you was able to replace this solenoid, now you could do this housing, and once you take it off, you can work on this solenoid. I said, okay, I'll try. And when this today. First thing in the morning, I dive in over there and take a look, and yeah, bolts wasn't very tight. I was able to unscrew them and pull it out, housing, and I was making picture and send them back to Justin. He was like very like friendly. He said, okay, now make pictures and send me. He was able to diagnose remotely, you know. And this is the guy I only like first time I never seen, and I just like talking in the comments on YouTube, and that is it. He said, okay, now you can install, but he give recommendation, torque this much, do this, like yeah, was very helpful and friendly. And I didn't replace the second solenoid. Actually, by doing the first one, I throw away $160, and I felt like, okay, I saved $160. I put the piston housing back, and was loose nut. I screw the loose nut back. Everything's good now. It's up and running. I'm in Tampa right now. So many thanks to Justin Jones and a couple other Russian guys. I was on the phone. They were like helpful, very motivating. Like, you can do it, jump in, dive in. And I've been owner operator for like more than 10 years, like 12 years, and this is the first time I'm doing the transmission work. I do a lot of tires, I do different stuff, but now I know a little more about transmission, how this thing on a up and down, you know, works. So thank you very much, and this is just amazing how people could be motivating and and helpful. Okay guys, cheers. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.